We have here the 2024 brand new Trek MADONE Gen 8 in a size extra large, weighing 18 pounds 1 ounces, and in kgs, 8.12 kgs. Stay tuned to after video. We have a free buy contest on those Bontrager wheels right there. We have here the 2025 Trek MADONE Gen 8 SL7 in a size extra large, and this thing retails for $6,500 with Ultegra Di2 12-speed, carbon fiber 51 depth wheels with really nice internals, carbon fiber bar and carbon fiber posts. This is an extra large bike, and it's crazy how just big it looks on camera and in person. That triangle in the front is massive. The bike feels even big for me, and I used to ride an extra large, but it's crazy how big an XL bike looks. Even though I'm a Specialized guy, I sell Specialized, I'm a Specialized fanboy, I love everything that Trek is doing for bikes in terms of what comes stock on these bicycles. The wheels themselves, what they're putting out, these are the Bontrager ELITEWHEELS 51s. This is a mid-tier wheel that has DT Swiss 350 internals in there. The internal rim width on there are 23 millimeter, which is what pretty much everyone wants. 31 millimeter external, set up for tubeless. The handlebar that comes on these bikes, this is extra large, again, keep in mind, is carbon fiber, but they keep it more narrow. It's a 41 for the width on an extra large bike. If you get like a medium, it'll be like a 36. And again, people are choosing smaller bars on their bikes as well. I think Trek is doing a lot of good things in terms of giving the consumers what they want right off the bat and not having to change it out for upgrades down the road. You could buy this bike as is for $6,500 and not change one damn thing on it and ride this bike for a very long time before anything goes out of style, for sure. And also, I will give it to them, their paint jobs go crazy hard. Like this matching gum wall tires with the gold logo looks great, but look at the detail to the purple, to the teal, green, even on the down tube. Like this looks just like, you're like, oh, okay, this is just like a black bike with some accents. You're like, okay, I'm gonna walk up and walk up and walk up. Damn. Even the freaking ISO Ussy, dude, right in the ISO Ussy, that is a beautiful bike. Like that's gorgeous. And again, $6,500, you're challenging direct consumers like Canyon. You're challenging Factor, you're challenging, I don't know about Cube, but you're challenging a lot of bikes out there and putting this price point bike ahead of everyone out there. Like in terms of Specialized, their Ultegra Di2 bikes with this type of wheel set and carbon bars is $9,000. So there's a real big price discrepancy there. And even like the attention to details, like this is really dumb, it doesn't matter at all, but how cool are these through axles with the gold? And these are updated through axles for the Gen 8 to make them even lighter. But man, it's so badass. So I think Trek did a really good job on this model specifically and giving people what they want right off the bat. So a little bit about the Gen 8, they revamped it. The Gen 7 was only out for about 2 years, and they took this bicycle and made it the best of both worlds, kind of like everyone else did. It can fit up to 32C tires on here to go ahead and make it a very nice, comfortable, plump ride. You still have the ISO flow hole, which is supposed to help increase aerodynamics and also help vertical compliancy because you're sitting over that ISO flow hole. It's a T47 threaded bottom bracket, and then also you can add aero water balls. You can add aero water balls here and here to help with the aerodynamics to get it to the Gen 7. So they said that this Gen 8 is just as fast as the Gen 7 MADONE, and it's just as light as their Amanda SLR. So it's literally the do-it-all bicycle. Now I would laugh if I saw this bike with aero water balls, because these aero water balls are literally going to be here. And then you have this massive still hole in the frame. So I don't know how much those aero water balls are gonna do for this frame, but I've seen it on like mediums and it fills that hole real nice. Just like my, never mind. So, $6,500, let's see what you guys get for that price tag. Let's go ahead and take a look. So, starting off with the top, you're getting a Bontrager carbon fiber bar, which looks like this kind of reverse way bars are ran. I don't like this aesthetics of it. I wish it was flipped backwards, but it is what it is. They are a 41 in the uppers and 44 flare down to the drop. So again, you're getting a little bit of flare for some stability and comfort, and also for sprints, you're gonna get a little bit more leverage. You have a Bontrager stem on here that can take out an out front mount to fit a garment, a light, whatever you wanna do on there. The cables ran internally through the bar, down the stem, and then you have these breakaway spaces right here, which you can go ahead and lower if you need to go ahead and hook up your fit. The bar is called RSL, and you can upgrade this to the one-piece cockpit if you needed to, just to go ahead, once you get your fit dialed in, for a better stiffness feel, because a one-piece bar is gonna be stiffer than the two-piece setup. And also it's going to be lighter than that setup as well. So it should be a nice upgrade if you find the bike that you want to do. Going down to the front, you have the nice little gold Bontrager logo, or the Trek logo right here. We have on here a 700 by 32C tire clearance that I can take up to. On the wheels, these are the Bontrager ELITEWHEELS Pro 51s. Again, like I mentioned, it's 23 millimeter internals, 31 millimeter externals, bladed spokes as well, which is crazy at this price point. You don't really see anything come with bladed spokes at that price point. Bontrager hubs, that's basically a rebranded DT Swiss 350 internal. The tires on here are going to be the Bontrager R3s in the gum wall version and a 700 by 28C configuration. So again, you're giving 28s right off the bat. You don't even need to upgrade your tires. More and more companies are just finding out what people like and they're keeping it. So it's really, really nice. Going on over to the other side, we have here a Shimano disc brake Ultegra rotor, 160 millimeter, touchy, Ultegra disc brake caliper, and then a brand new updated lighter weight through axle for the new Imandas. I'm sorry, not the Imandas, the Trek Madones. They did a lot of things to go ahead and shave weight, like reduce the frontal area on the front, reduce the through axles, reduce the seat posts, all that type of stuff to go ahead and shave off weight to make this bike more competitive for an all-around bike. Trek logo going all the way down to the bottom, and there you can see the threaded T47 bottom bracket right there. These are being utilized much more and more by companies because you get the benefits of a press fit bottom bracket with a closer crank arm to the actual carbon fiber itself to help with lateral stiffness, but you're also getting the threaded aspect, so that way you have reliability as well. Bottle cage holes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the SL7, so it's not their top line carbon. This is their 500 series OCLV. The SLR would be their 900 series, which is their nicer carbon fiber as well. You get the nice Madone number 8, Gen 8 right there, because it's Generation 8. A nice little chain catcher, which is added. Again, small little things like that. Like a lot of companies don't even come with a chain catcher on there, but again, they're thinking forward. Ultegra front chainring with a 5034. That you probably have to change on here. I would like to see that with a 5236. A Ultegra chain, Ultegra front derailleur. And then going to the back, a Ultegra rear cassette in 1134, and then Ultegra rear derailleur with this kind of showing ports for this Di2 on here. Another cool thing about this bicycle is that it is UDH compatible. So UDH means Universal Derailleur Hanger. It was kind of made up by SRAM to go ahead and help with their transmission kits for their mountain bike group sets and also their gravel group sets where the derailleur mounts directly to this. But the best thing about this is that if you ever travel with your bicycles and your derailleur hanger breaks, pretty much any kind of bicycle company that sells a bike with UDH will have your derailleur hanger in stock. Back in the day, if you had a Trek and you went to a Specialized store, they wouldn't have your hanger. If you had a Cannondale, you went to a Scott store, they wouldn't have your hanger. But UDH is now making that more possible, and that's a good thing because proprietary parts like that, especially when a bike goes out of style or is not sold for a year or two, the UDH definitely simplifies things and makes it easier for everyone. And who knows, maybe more companies will utilize that direct mounting to the frame for better shifts and get rid of that hanger altogether to give it a much better riding experience. Rear wheel on the back is the ALS 51 Pro, again DT Swiss 350 internal. You'll get a free buy sound test on that just in a second. 23 millimeter internal in the rear, and then a 31 millimeter external in the rear, again with a 700 by 28C tire. But look at this gargantuan rear stay right here. Like, I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but this is like the freaking Eiffel Tower of rear stays. Like, look at that thing, dude. It's literally, that rear stay is huge. That is a monstrous rear stay. Going to the other side, we have a 160 millimeter Shimano Ultegra rotor, along with the Ultegra disc brake caliper, which you could go ahead and remove that if you wanted to put a 140 on there. And then they're gold through axles as well for the lightweight. Again, you can fit up to a 32C tire, but with these wide chainstays, you probably think bigger, but really it's going to be the chainstays down here, seat stays, sorry. Nice ISOFlow again, like I said. And then you have your carbon fiber proprietary seat posts for the Trek Madone, and then they sell different sizes seat posts if you need to go up or down. So there is wiggle room here and here to go ahead and raise and lower this, but if you needed a longer one, they do have different options as well. And then for the saddle, you get the nice Bontrager ELS Elite. Looks to be, I don't know if it was a titanium or chromoly. I'm guessing chromoly with a plastic saddle, nice padding as well, and a nice comfortable wide cutout for blood flow. But phenomenal. I think Trek with this bike right here is ahead of a lot of people. Like I said, I did a video Candle has a bike like this, similar spec, for like $6,000. But this price point is like a sweet range. Like if you're a group ride rider, just want a bike for fun, you want to go wherever, like this bicycle, you could buy this bike, not upgrade a damn thing on it, and it's capable of doing whatever you want. You could race this in a UCI event, and if you're strong enough, you're gonna win. It's not gonna be the bike that's holding you back for sure. So anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. This is the Trek MADONE SL7, size extra large, retail $6,500, weight around 16 pounds, 17 pounds, somewhere around there. And yeah, thank you guys again so much for watching. Stay tuned to free buys. Free buy Santas on a DT's with 350 out. You can upgrade that ratchet if you wanted to allow the ratchet like a 54 tooth if you like to. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.